Hi everyone, before this video starts, I'd love to give a huge thanks to First Draft Norway for publishing this story on their account for their Halloween special. I've made an Instagram account, and if you'd like to read the story before listening to this, you can check it out under my tag post, and be sure to follow both my account and First Draft Norway. So funny story as to how I came up with this. I was recommended this video, which you can see here, and which you can hear playing in the background of the video, and something about it really took me aback. And it was kind of this strange mixture of being unsettling, but also kind of comforting as well. And from that, I wrote up this encounter with the angel from the Mandella Catelogue series. And after an hour of writing, I ended up putting the story in the comments. Now, I just want to clear something up very quickly. This is in no way actually related to the Mandella Catalogues, or at least not that I know of. And the only relation is the angel itself. In truth, I've never actually watched any Mandela Catelogue videos, nor any analog horror videos for that matter. I just know of certain elements and characters from those series. However, that is not to say that I don't like them. From what I've seen, they actually look very intriguing, and I'd love to get into them, but I just want to set the record straight. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this narration, and have a lovely day and night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stock up on your apples, lest you wish to be flayed for my martyr's experiment to find the afterlife. Now on to the narration.
My record player had been broken for about a month, and sat idly, having collected some dust. You can imagine my surprise when it began spinning. Initially, the only sound that emerged was crackling, before several harmonizing voices appeared. I was only a month into living alone, having moved out, and was still getting accustomed to the feeling of loneliness. I went to unplug the player, only to find out it had never been plugged in. I turned the knob to lower the volume and turn off the player, yet the music's volume remained unchanged and continued playing even though the player should have turned off. While still not completely accustomed to being alone, I now knew what it was like to be left alone, to feel nothing. I didn't feel that sensation. I felt the same sensation as when someone stayed over. I felt as though there was someone else here. Now I didn't just feel another presence. I felt I was being watched. I went to leave through the front door when I saw it down the hallway. A figure with an imposing stature of at least 7 feet tall, just shorter than the height of my ceiling. The figure wore grey robes and appeared to have a pair of wings protruding from its back, the feathers resembling hundreds of small blades no bigger than my pocket knife. Its skin appeared to be the same colour as its robe, with a leathery texture, but its face was what took me aback. Its eyeballs were stretched out to its forehead, its pure black irises appearing as small dots in comparison. It had a contorted smile, stretching out to either side of its face, with teeth that resembled marble. "Be not afraid," it said, its mouth never moving, with a harsh and constricted voice. "You can finally rest," raising its arm while speaking, revealing an arm filled with darting eyes as it held out its hand. I forgot about the song, forgot about how unsettled it made me, and I uttered a single word without even realizing. "Salvation," I said. The figure, no, the angel, outstretching its other arm. "Yes," it replied. I began walking over to the angel as the record continued to play, and as I listened to it, I felt a sense of safety and comfort, one I had not felt in years since I was a child. It took me in its arms and repeated its words. "You can finally rest." I once was lost, but now I'm found.